Good afternoon, Miami. I hope you all doing well. I'm not such a good dancer, so like I just didn't perform at all. I hope you're all doing well. My name is Esteban Van Goor. I'm managing partner of Megalodon. We're a management consultancy firm. Before I will go into what we just showed you, I first of all want to thank the North American Bitcoin Conference, Mo, Levin, and Harry Ye, Lindsay for this amazing production. I mean, you've done great, and good to see all of you here. So as I said, like I'm managing partner of Megalodon. We do basically management consultancy services for like fintech companies or other type of companies. Could also be governments who want to enter the space. So that could be fintech space, but it can, in some cases, of course, also be blockchain space. So we have done several projects in the NFT space as well as DSO, so digital security offerings. We have an exchange. Recently announced a partnership with like United Nations as well for our exchange. Basically, what happened was last year, I started to receive a lot of requests from clients who are basically saying, hey, look, what's this NFT thing? I really want to do something with NFTs. I want to launch NFTs, but it's just too difficult for me to understand how to do it. Did I do it in the right way? So could you maybe do a review on smart contracts? Could you advise us on maybe any legal matters which come into play or any other matters? So for us, we took that and because I'm from the Netherlands, which is like, I would say like the music capital of the world. Like, I mean, EDM-wise, like we have the best DJs there. And a few of them were obviously my friends, so I was like, hey guys, this is something which we are thinking of doing. And of course, they fully approved that. So it took some planning around it. So from our side, we approached different people within our network to see what the appetite would be to really bring NFTs to the market, like in a very simple way, so that like for artists who are currently looking to do NFTs, let's say independent artists who may not have the network to do it or like their way into this space, but do want to offer it because they may have like a massive following online, on social media, like millions and millions of viewers, that we at least give them the opportunity to come into the space and join the movement of basically decentralization. So what D-Music stands for is decentralized music. Obviously, and we will also launch, of course, different brands. So along the way, we approached Hurt Living, so Kamal sitting there, because he has like amazing connections in the United States. Is basically managing a lot of these like high-profile artists, and we just wanted to seek the collaboration with him in order to make sure that also like independent artists feel comfortable to work with us, and not only music related, as I mentioned, like in the future it will also be things separate of music, of course, art, but we're thinking like in various ways. What we basically built for the platform, it's a system where for a person who wants to mint NFTs, it just becomes very easy to mint them. It becomes easy for him to offer it to his public, and for the public to make it easy to just buy an NFT. Not only through cryptocurrency like to Ether, but also just with your credit card or PayPal option, which makes it more appealing for people who are currently not in the space. I mean, you all here, of course, on crypto, and you have your reason that you're here at the North American Bitcoin Conference, but we really want to bring this to the mass, and we thought that this was really the way to do it. We have very good backers, of which one I'll represent shortly. Separate from like D-Music, what we also will do is basically have a plugin running so that any person without our assistance can just create NFTs. So like if you're, let's say, a small restaurant and you want to run like some loyalty program or do a giveaway, that you can easily do that through that plugin. For us, what you see here now, like is a QR code. Like you can subscribe. Like if you press, you come to the website, you can subscribe. We're giving away like a Formula One Monaco weekend for a random person here in the room. We'll also have different giveaways with Hurt Living together, where we will ask people, winners, to come and join one of these cool events which you just saw. we're building on Casper, and yeah, because of that, I invite Cliff Sarkin, CEO of Casper Labs, on stage to elaborate more on why this partnership and yeah, about Casper.
Thank you, Esteban. Hey, everybody. Thank you for having me on stage with you to talk a little bit about Casper, and really excited to be at the North American Bitcoin Conference because this was my first ever blockchain event back in January of 2018. So excited to be back, excited to feel the energy, and excited to talk to you a little bit about Casper and why we're partners on such an incredible project. So for those that don't know, Casper is a relatively new Layer 1 blockchain, fully decentralized proof of stake. We saw a big gap in the Layer 1 blockchain space where we needed the full trust of a decentralized blockchain, but with actual scalability. And that means not just speed, but low transaction fees. And it's been a fun 3.5 years, and proud that we launched mainnet in March of last year. And so we, the team at Casper Labs, the team that built the blockchain, is really focused on enterprise, and we built a really enterprise-grade blockchain. It doesn't just mean Fortune 500 companies, although we are working with them, governments, and also really innovative startups. And there'll be lots of things built on Casper. There'll be DeFi and lending and stablecoins, but we're super excited about NFTs and the CryptoPunks and all of the fun NFTs, but there's real enterprise use cases for NFTs. So for example, we're working with a company called IPWe, which does patents on the blockchain, and they mint an NFT for every patent, and they have a marketplace, and so when you buy a patent, you know that it's yours, or if there's a license on a patent, you know when it expires and becomes available. We're working with another project called Metacask, which is NFTs that stand for the ownership of whiskey barrels. They've aged in Scotland for decades, but people want to trade the ownership of them. But the one we're here to talk about today in D-Music for us is really exciting because when I got into blockchain, I saw the potential to democratize power and opportunity and to disintermediate industries where there are big middlemen making way too much money and clogging up the system. And a project like D-Music really empowers artists, it empowers the fans. Everyone can make money, get more involved, more engaged. And so it's just a real honor that D-Music and Megalodon chose us as their Layer 1 blockchain. We're excited to work together and take this to market. And if you guys are interested in building with us as well, come talk to me. But just wanted to thank everyone and thank Esteban as well.
Yeah, so thanks, Cliff. Thanks for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so for us, it's really like the vision is to bring mass to the NFT space and to the blockchain space. So I believe in Metcalfe's law. I don't know if you know what Metcalfe's law is, but it's basically like a power of a network brings value. And what you saw in 2018, when of course we had our first massive boom, the amounts of wallet downloads increased a lot. More people come to the space, and obviously a massive price increase at that time. Very grateful that we all experienced that, and look, I think that for us it's always about also giving back and sustainable entrepreneurship. That's why, with D-Music, we really believe in targeting independent artists. We have a few independent artists from Europe who already want to work with us, and we'll announce them quite soon. But it's just amazing to see these independent artists who are not signed with a label, and they have millions and millions of views online, that they're really looking into the space, and we just want to make it very easy for them to come enjoy our movement which we have here, and decentralize everything. Look, I want to thank you all for your time today, and wishing you a safe remainder of the conference. Do register with us. We will have definitely more and more announcements coming up with like I mentioned, new clients, and also different giveaways, in the form of NFTs, of course. So we'll give away, we'll do a drop of NFTs on for lucky winners, and we'll have different Easter eggs in it. And I hope to see maybe one of you guys in Monaco at our terrace, which we'll have, and we'll have a lot of fun and talk crypto.